Deep in China, a mountain range claws the sky. This is Mount Huangshan. Locals call it the Yellow Mountains. These peaks are not just rock and trees, they are legend. For centuries, artists and poets have found inspiration here. Huangshan is in Anhui Province, eastern China. 72 peaks rise over 1,000 meters. The tallest, Lotus Peak, reaches 1,864 meters. That's higher than most mountains in the Rockies. This landscape was carved by glaciers millions of years ago. The result? A wild, beautiful place. Jagged granite teeth pierce the clouds. Waterfalls cascade down sheer cliffs. Ancient pine trees cling to impossible angles. It's a challenge to reach the top, but the reward? Worth every step. Mount Huangshan is more than just a pretty view. It's woven into the fabric of Chinese culture. For over 1,500 years, this mountain has inspired artists, poets, and philosophers. They come here seeking solitude. They come seeking adventure. The mountain is steeped in folklore and mythology. Legends tell of immortals who roamed these peaks. They brewed magical potions. They sought enlightenment amongst the clouds. These stories are passed down through generations. Today, Mount Huangshan is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. People come from all over the world to experience its magic. But it's not a theme park. Huangshan demands respect. Be prepared to climb. Be prepared to be humbled. Be prepared to be amazed. Let's explore this legendary mountain together. Mount Huangshan's history is long. It's a story told in stone and legend. The mountain's name itself is tied to ancient China. Legend says the Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, lived here. He's considered the ancestor of the Chinese people. He's said to have discovered the secret of immortality on these very slopes. Over centuries, emperors and scholars made pilgrimages to Huangshan. They climbed the same paths we can hike today. They built temples amongst the clouds. They sought peace and inspiration in this wild place. These ancient visitors left their mark. Stone steps carved into the mountainside. Bridges arching over dizzying drops. Inscriptions etched into the rock, sharing thoughts and poems. Their presence is still felt. As you climb, imagine their footsteps on the path. Feel the weight of history all around you. This is more than a mountain, it's a living museum. Mount Huangshan is a place of spiritual significance. Taoist temples perch on its peaks, seemingly part of the rock itself. They offer refuge from the world below. For centuries, monks have sought enlightenment here. They live a simple life, surrounded by breathtaking beauty. These temples are not just for monks. Visitors are welcome. You can feel the peace as you step inside. Light incense, say a prayer, or simply breathe in the tranquil atmosphere. The most famous temple is Bright Summit Peak Temple. It's the highest point accessible by cable car. From here, you'll witness unforgettable sunrises. The world stretches out beneath you, a sea of clouds. It's a moment of pure awe, but even smaller temples hidden along the trails hold their own magic. Stop and listen to the silence. Let the mountain's energy wash over you. Mount Huangshan has always been a muse for artists. For centuries, painters, poets, and calligraphers have tried to capture its essence. The mountain's unique beauty lends itself to art. Its jagged peaks, swirling clouds, and ancient trees spark the imagination. One art form is uniquely tied to Huangshan, the Huangshan school of painting. This style emerged during the Ming dynasty. It's known for its bold brushstrokes and dreamlike landscapes. These artists didn't just paint the mountain, they captured its soul. Their paintings are more than just pretty pictures. They are meditations on nature's power. They are expressions of the human spirit's search for meaning. Today, these masterpieces hang in museums around the world. But you don't need to be a master artist to find inspiration here. Just bring your own sense of wonder. Let the mountains speak to you. You might be surprised at what you create. Mount Huangshan is famous for its granite peaks. They thrust skyward like jagged teeth, sculpted by nature over millions of years. They rise from the earth, powerful and enduring. Each peak has a unique character. Local legends give them names like flying over rock. These peaks are a climber's paradise. The views from the top are worth the effort. You are a small part of something ancient and grand. Mount Huangshan is known for its cloud seas. They flow like rivers, swirling around the peaks. Sometimes they part to reveal valleys below. The best time to witness this is dawn or dusk. Watch as the sun paints the clouds in hues of pink, orange, and gold. You feel like you're floating above an ocean of clouds. Mount Huangshan isn't all about towering peaks and ethereal clouds. Hidden within its folds are other wonders. Hot springs bubble up from the earth, a welcome respite for weary hikers. These springs are said to have healing properties. Imagine soaking in steaming water, surrounded by granite cliffs. The air is filled with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. It's the perfect way to soothe your muscles after a long day of hiking. Waterfalls cascade down the mountainside, their roar echoing through the valleys. Some are slender ribbons of white, plummeting hundreds of feet. Others are powerful torrents, carving their way through the rock. These waterfalls are a testament to the power of nature. They are a constant reminder that even the strongest stone can be shaped by the persistent flow of water. Follow a stream as it tumbles over boulders, its sound a soothing melody. Mount Huangshan might seem harsh, jagged peaks, sheer cliffs, but life finds a way. Among the granite, a surprising diversity of plants thrives. Over 1,450 plant species make Huangshan their home. Twisted, ancient pine trees cling to impossible angles. Their roots dig deep into cracks, anchoring them against the wind. Some of these trees are over 1,000 years old, silent witnesses to centuries of change. Huangshan is famous for its tea. High altitude, fresh air, and pure water create the perfect conditions for tea cultivation. Huangshan Maofeng tea is prized for its delicate flavor and aroma. Spring brings a riot of color. Wildflowers erupt across the mountainside, painting the landscape in vibrant hues. These hardy plants thrive in the thin soil, a testament to nature's resilience. Mount Huangshan is a haven for wildlife. Over 400 different animal species call this mountain home. They've adapted to the challenging terrain and unpredictable weather. Keep your eyes peeled as you explore. You might spot a glimpse of the mountain's wild inhabitants. The flora and fauna of Mount Huangshan face challenges. Climate change threatens to disrupt the delicate balance of this ecosystem. Increased tourism, while important, also puts pressure on the environment. That's why conservation is crucial. The Chinese government has designated Huangshan a national park. They're working to protect its natural beauty for generations to come. Park rangers patrol the trails, educating visitors and enforcing regulations. But it's not just up to the government. We all have a role to play. When you visit Huangshan, respect the environment. Stay on marked trails, pack out your trash, and leave no trace of your presence. Support sustainable tourism practices. Choose eco-friendly accommodations. Patronize businesses that prioritize environmental responsibility. Your choices can make a difference. Remember, Mount Huangshan is more than just a tourist destination. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. Let's work together to ensure its survival. Your Huangshan adventure starts now. Forget cars, forget roads. This mountain demands respect. You earn your views here, one step at a time. But don't worry, you've got options. Two main ways up: hiking or cable car. Cable cars offer a quick ride to the top, but the real adventure's on the trails. Multiple routes crisscross the mountain. Choose your challenge. Some trails are steep and challenging, others are more forgiving. Don't be afraid to take your time. Stop and catch your breath. Admire the view. Listen to the wind whispering through the pines. Each turn on the trail reveals a new wonder. A granite peak piercing the clouds, a waterfall cascading down a sheer cliff. Remember, pack light. Bring water, snacks, and rain gear. Weather on Huangshan is unpredictable. Sunny skies can turn stormy in an instant, but that's part of the adventure. So many trails, so little time. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Here are a few must-do hikes. The Western Steps. This challenging route takes you past some of Huangshan's most iconic sites. You'll climb the heavenly capital peak, pass through the cloud-dispelling pavilion, and marvel at the guest-greeting pine. The Eastern Steps. This trail is slightly less strenuous, but no less rewarding. You'll hike through bamboo forests, cross ancient stone bridges, and enjoy stunning views of the sunrise from Bright Summit Peak. The Northern Sea Scenic Area. This area is known for its surreal landscapes. Granite peaks rise from a sea of clouds. It's like stepping into a Chinese painting. Take the cable car up, then explore the trails around Lion Peak and Refreshment Terrace. Remember, safety first. Stick to marked trails, wear sturdy shoes, and let someone know your plans before you head out. Section 3. A Night Among the Peaks. Don't just visit Huangshan, experience it. Spend a night on the mountain. Wake up to the sunrise over the clouds. Trust me, it's unforgettable. You've got two options, hotels or mountain huts. Huangshan has several hotels. They offer comfortable rooms, hot showers, and stunning views. But book in advance. They fill up quickly, especially during peak season. For a more authentic experience, stay in a mountain hut. These basic accommodations offer bunk beds and shared bathrooms, but they're the best way to connect with fellow hikers and soak up the mountain's magic. Imagine this. You're huddled around a steaming cup of tea. The wind howls outside. Fellow hikers share stories from the trail. The air is thick with anticipation for the sunrise. That's Huangshan after dark. Section 1. A legacy etched in stone. We've explored Mount Huangshan's heart. From towering granite peaks to delicate wildflowers, this mountain is a testament to nature's power. But Huangshan is more than just a pretty face. It's a living tapestry, woven with history, culture, and spirituality. For centuries, emperors sought immortality on these slopes. Artists captured its essence in brushstrokes. Poets poured their souls into verses inspired by its beauty. Their legacy lingers. You feel it in the worn steps carved into the mountainside. You sense it in the ancient temples perched on cloud-kissed peaks. This mountain has a heartbeat. It's the whisper of the wind through the pines. It's the roar of waterfalls cascading into mist. It's the quiet strength of ancient trees clinging to impossible angles. To experience Huangshan is to connect with something bigger than ourselves. Section 2. The Call of the Wild Peaks. Mount Huangshan is a stark reminder of our planet's beauty. It's also a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect it. Climate change is real. Its impact on delicate ecosystems like Huangshan is undeniable. We can't afford to be passive observers. The future of this natural wonder depends on our actions today. Support sustainable tourism. Choose eco-friendly options. Leave no trace of your presence. Small steps can make a big difference. Remember, preserving Huangshan isn't just about protecting a mountain. It's about protecting a legacy. It's about ensuring that future generations can experience the awe and wonder that this place inspires. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness with nature. Your adventure awaits. Pack your backpack, lace up your hiking boots, and set your compass for Mount Huangshan. It's a journey that will challenge you physically and reward you spiritually. Imagine standing on a peak as the sun rises over a sea of clouds. That's the magic of Huangshan. Discover the legend of Mount Huangshan for yourself. Your adventure awaits.